Open the curtains, lights on. Don't miss a moment of this experiment. Oh, the book is strange, like clockwork orange. Keep your eyes buttered till the end. Which you are going to be. Inside the mirror, do you see someone else in the body? Transform me 1 hand, 2 hand, 3 hand. Turn around, say like a doggy till I finish my beat. Cut it off, cut down your nose. All the silver loyalty is gonna get you killed. You make robot or convenient theories for the puppets on TV. There is comfort in the strings. If you're gonna control me, at least make it interesting theatrically. How does it feel to be free? Why don't you try it yourself? The gate opened on me, so I leap down, down, down I go. I tell myself I'm a tough girl. Down, down, down I go. I could never, ever, ever touch the soil. My heart goes right, my head goes left, and end up on your bed. Sure, I'll be your marionette. Here, tug on my thread. Spread me a bit for dirty pink, snow white, artificial beauty. Maybe we're all cool, mushy, stuffed into human skin. With humans is sold up by the gods of city. Cut it out, you afraid be lost. All the precious bravery is gonna get you hurting. They've wrote the fates on them and already made themselves enter believe. The truth is, if you're gonna replace me, at least have the audacity to kill me thoroughly. When does it hit for me? Think I am done with everything. Now I'm ready to leave. Dragging out 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines. Connect our hands when I no longer can live on knowledge alone. You gave me strength, hopeful curiosity. You're still happy, answers life for my discovery. What's the color of the electric ship you see? And if you love me, can you love your everything too for me?
Alright, welcome back to the stream. So, got a little bit of stuff to take care of today, and also I've been doing a little bit of stuff in the off screen. So, for example, I have gone through and done a bunch of the general invitations. I did the stuff for Murray Life Insurance, I did Leaflet Workshop, I did not do the third one, which is this guy. But I did also do a little bit of the stuff in the 1-star one. So I did Don Juan, did a bunch. The Night Owls, I did a little bit. And the Ujat. Well, actually, I didn't do any of the Ujat, did I? But I am using their books, so I probably should. Anyway, my goals for today. Today I have 2 things I need to take care of. Rudolf, and I'm going to try and do Netzok's Realization, because I've upgraded them. I now have a bunch of Night Owl's stuff. Netzok has Alan's page, the rest of them have Night Owl pages. They're upgraded, they're ready to go. Maybe I can do it this time. Besides that, I probably should also do Gebra and Chesed and Hakma and stuff. I don't even know if I took a look at this one. Yeah, I didn't look at this one. What is this? You're prepared, then let us begin. Don't look away. If a librarian engages in combat against another character, all other librarians take damage equal to 40% of their max HP? Invisible string of connection. After engaging in combat with librarian, inflict them with feeble next scene. The amount is equal to the number of combat pages the librarian has used against this character during this battle. Soul Focus becomes active if no thorns are awake. Use the mass attack page on the same scene became active. Immune Pierce. Endure to everything else. Wings for an Old God. While this character is active, all librarians are afflicted with 10 people at the start of the scene. Takes twice as much. Oh, they do? Okay, oh, the God, they do. Okay, Soul Focus becomes active. Psych takes twice as much stagger from Deflects. So defensive on this one. Into Cognizance. If this character remains active for 3 scenes, a Heaven's Thorn will be spawned next scene and every 3 scenes after. Makes sense, okay. In your sight takes twice as much stagger from Deflects. Okay, so only one of them is attacking. I guess that means as long as I only attack this one, I'm good? Oh, a bunch of counter dice. Interesting. Let's try this out. Okay, well that other thing didn't trigger, which is good. Very curious. So I guess I just have to kill each one of those before the next one activates. And then kill the main one when it comes up, try to dodge the mass attacks. Trixie. Bad Trixie. Okay, so first, let's start off with... I've been putting this off. I picked up a couple more books in Nemo, too. I even got his page and energy beam. You have to build deck specific before... Yeah, figures. It looks like it's something like that. Just a whole bunch of... Like, you just really need to, like, get... That's most of the abnormalities, I feel like. Like, the Angela realization is sort of much smoother in comparison. It's designed to be beaten with a single deck, whereas each one of these you have to, like, build around whatever you're doing. I don't even want to know what the Keto realization is going to be like. That's going to be a huge pain in the ass. Alright, so... Let's see if I can do some rabbit killing. So like I said, also, I have gone through and done a little bit of adjustments. Netsock is newly refitted with Night All pages. Yasad has been upgraded a little bit. I've got Yasad, and then I have some Ujat on here, along with Tatiana, who's just Church of Gears. Ahad, I need to refit, because they're not as good as I'd hope. Like, I did a lot of bleed stuff because I could get Pod with the Boundary of Death, I get Jake with the bleed, and then these guys are all Blade Lineage Cutthroats for bleed, but they're not working out too well, so I'm gonna have to refit Hod's entire setup. And that's really it. I've just done those two. Like, those 3. Which means I've only have, like, 2 functional sets at the moment. This exists. I did a bunch of the Mirai Life Insurance. Like, this is something I'll have to fiddle with because I need... This is all discard stuff, but there's only one card that actually discards, which is these ones. And then the rest you just have whatever. Alright. Let's see if I can do it this time. Bamboo-headed Kim or Alan? Let's go with bamboo-headed Kim. Or rather, Gisad for this. Let's charge. That's a rabbit thing. Okay, there's Rudolf. Where should I put this? Got a lot of people coming in on double hits. Got double hits here, double hits there. I could cancel this one out with a defense order or something. And I can use the guidance of the gears to just, I don't know, attack this one. Why not? Let's go for this one. Gain the charge. 7 to 10. Two hits. That's the recovery and gain a charge. Let's go for Ujat here. And I can puppet blockade. I don't like either of those. Get another Ujat there for protection. And let's go. Oh, they don't have the charge, that's right. One downside is that I don't know, for some reason I feel like the puppet pages hit a lot harder when I was using the puppet key page instead of this one. Everyone goes for your side, of course. Why wouldn't they? Sand strike. And forceful gesture. As before, I can counter Mind Whip figures. I can counter the Mind Whip. To yield my flesh. It's a win-win either way. Let's just keep on this one, I guess. Gee, really? Really? Everyone's... Okay. Everyone's going for him. Oh my God, everybody. They just managed to... I don't know if it's the AI or just luck, but they always seem to manage to pick just the right ones to attack. Got 6. The 5 and a 6 and a 4, but the 6 and the 4 can't really do much. So I guess I'll just have him sit. The 6 can cancel out one move. Let's cancel out that one. 5 can cancel out this move. Check Yasad. Nope, 6 can't cancel that one. Okay. I'll let 6 cancel this one then. Alright, well I've got the move now. And I'm staggered. Which is unfortunate. Nice, that's a stagger on them. Good. Get a request on Yasad. Just getting hit by people as usual. It's a mind whip as expected. Great. Always the mind whip. Block this one. Take a puppet blockade to this one. Can't afford the forceful gesture. Okay, forceful gesture will go over here. Puppet blockade there. Let's go with this one here. Can't block that 6. Okay. There, that one's staggered. There we go, reindeer down. God, they do so much stagger. Clash wins, blunt attack. I don't have enough to use it even. Let's go Vapor and then draw the sword. That'll take care of this one. Okay, 2 attacks coming in here. Mind Whip, of course. Five, I can counter one thing. Another Mind Whip. Always with the Mind Whips. 2 Mind Whips. 2 fucking Mind Whips. I'll just go. I'll just go on this guy. That's it. I got nothing else I can do here, really. Got 2 Mind Whips on that. Yeesh. they're staggered. That's something. Hey, Kanios, what up? And I'm staggered, but... There we go. That's a bunch of staggers on them. Not great health-wise. Oh, Dauntless? It's been a while since I looked at that game. I could use this. No, that's all my... That's everything I have. That's not worth doing at all. Gotcha. Okay, if I... Pop a blockade there, and then I can repressed flesh, or actually, I can sand strike here. That one's just going to take the hit no matter what. Okay, Yasad, you are going to... let's see. Vapor here. Class and respect. Should do it. Perfect. Excellent. Book of Reindeer obtained. Killed a bunch of bat-looking things that can simulate the Shadow Realm uses portal physics. Oh, I guess they added new monsters. Unless that's very deep in. I just don't recognize that monster. Okay, so this is a 3-hit. I don't think you have a 3-hit, right? Not one you can afford. Let's do this one. Okay, you are gonna vapor on this to block that move. And then class and respect there. You can do this. Salt order. Let's go. Nice. Oh, did I counter with the class and respect? That was a mistake. Whoopsie. That's not what I meant to do at all. Oh, that's awkward. Yeah, I accidentally countered that move with the class and respect. I meant to counter it with the vapor so I could actually get the hit in. Kill a crow that abuses shadow clone jutsu. What? Man, I do not recognize any of these monsters at all. Alright, that's floor 1 dealt with. Let's see. I'm not in great health. It makes a clone of itself. What's it called? Also, like, how far in is it? Oh, that's... Wait, Shroud has that? Huh. Okay, let's see. These are normal, endured. A lot of pierce and smash. You guys are endured versus everything. That's good. Not particularly weak to piercing. So let's try this out. See how this works. to 7, 6 to 12. We're getting a 3 to 4. Okay, so that can be this, I suppose. And this can be prod weakness. It's always with these guys. They always go, like, big hits against one dude just to gang up on it.
A new follower.
Ah, thanks for the follow, Robotnik. Welcome to the stream. I'm trying to just... What's the best way to do this? If I cancel this one out, this one can change over to hitting this one, which is not a good idea, but whatever. And you're not even getting attacked, because you have no moves. And I think the AI is actually reading my cards. Okay, let's go for this guy in the back. See how this goes? Yeah, get wrecked. Yeah, get wrecked. Prod weakness. Yeah! That's one almost down. Oh, I gotta kill him now, but, you know, baby steps. Nice! One down. Whew. Okay, tentacle. Successful pierce reduce stagger resistance. On targets with 3 or more thrill, deal 2d7 bonus damage. Stagger damage, remove all stacks. Or I can deal stagger to everybody, which is instant. I always take the stagger resist reduction because it's very good. 48, 46. Anyone else attacking you? Nope. Okay, got it. This one's getting swarmed. That's the only one getting swarmed. So let's take this, block that move. 6 to 12, huh? Gap attack, fill that space. Now fill that. 12 to 25. Well. That, and I guess I'm gonna block that one because that's all I can really do for it. And let's see, let's go on this guy up here, I think. Nice. Just whittle away at the enemies. Nice. very good, very good. Recover 2 to 4 stagger resist if the character isn't staggered. Yes, please. I have a big hit. No, I don't. Yeah, they're pretty strong. Like, maybe not in general, but because I'm going for a very Pierce heavy build with Netsock, it's pretty good. Okay, that's gonna hit me, but then I'll be able to pierce through the rest of them, it looks like. And keep going in on this guy. Oh, it's got 2 hits coming on this. Yeah, whatever. Roll the dice on that one. Hey, 6 to 18. It's not strong enough to block that one, or that one, or that one. Figures. Where should I go? Fleet Edge. This one's going to be kind of taken care of, I think. So let's go for this guy. Oh, this is actually a good one. No. Wait. Yeah, Fleet Edge there. And then Frontal Assault. And for you, I guess, Transpierce on this guy too. And then this Jamandar here, I guess. There we go. Let's go. Nice. Yeah, that guy's dead. Look at that. Yeah. This is going way better than last. Ah, stagger. That's unfortunate. Ah, well, it's fine. I got Rhino team. Rhino team reduced to nothing. Nobody's attacking here. That's good. Alright, you. Stiletto. Dodge and then big hit. How about I do Stiletto right here? Just for good measure, do that. That should be enough. Perfect. Rhino team reduced. And now he's staggered too. Yeah, baby! Alright, now just do whatever you want, really. There you go. Job done. Go for it, buddy. Got only 1 book of Maxim, though. Rats. Alright, now comes the fun part. I'll be right back, too. Okay, so Netsock is in pretty good shape, all things considered. I'm thinking I'm going to go in with Netsock first, and then once that's dealt with, Yasad comes in for cleanup. assuming, you know, I kill people with this. Alright. Oh yeah, they have ranged attacks. Yeah, this is probably still better. Go in with Netsock. Grind, even if they do get stronger because of the emotion level increasing, they'll still be ground down by Netsock eventually. It'll deal enough damage, it'll, you know, take him down. And then Yasad can clean up, because Yasad is weaker right now, but I'll be able to get more books out of him if it comes to that. So, let's go. Netsock! The rabbits have come to graze the grass. You're making too much fucking noise. Shut up and focus. Hippity hop, the rabbits have come to graze the grass. Okay, it's one of these. On hit, inflict 2 bleed. On inflict 1 bleed. Gain 5 charge. Do Jamadar here. And then I can do a frontal assault. Actually, you know, in that case, I might as well just do a prod the weakness right there. Yeesh. Okay, there's a big single hit, big single hit on this one. Which I can't block. This is multiple small hits, so that's coming in first. That's a 6. So let's prod the weakness on that. Got a 4. That's a normal hit. This is the bigger one. 48 through to 8. Let's focus on the top one over here, I think. Actually, forget that. You can counter that 3. Doesn't matter. Oh yeah, God, that's right. They do have bind, don't they? Let's see, 5 to 10, 5 to 9, 5 to 8. 6 to 8. Okay, forgot that one then. This one's gonna be Transpierce. Sword with some light. I'll take some hits, but it's fine. Alright. Fleet Edge. Go in on this top left one to clear it out. Yeah, Fleet Edge. That's fine. Let's go. Oh, come on. Well, at least I'm keeping myself in the stagger. That's one. Ooh, nice. I got an extra stab out of that one because I got the max die roll. That's always nice. Fuck that guy in particular. First 3 scenes, all allies recover HP. When hit, inflict 1 aroma. At the start of the scene, take staggered energy, complete amount of aroma, and have a stack. Let's heal everyone a little bit, because this one needs healing. Okay, you're gonna hit here. It's triple. Let's do this. 1, 8 to 21, and 3, 7, 3, 4. Any of you have transpierce? You do. You also have transpierce. $68, 5 to 7. A lot of hits. There's another gun coming in. Let's go. Oh, seriously? Yeah, that one will be dead in a turn. There we go. That's one rabbit down. Petals. Each time the librarian sustains damage greater than 10% of max HP, all enemies take 48 stagger damage and the librarian recovers 5 to 10. Let's give it on someone who's actually gonna survive, not... Let's see, you're gonna die, so probably not you. Oh yeah. I know they were in Lobotomy Corp. What do they actually do there? Call them in for reinforcements. Interesting. Take 25 of your current energy per depot. I saw something really funny. So they kill your guys if they're in there. Oh, I see. That. Okay, yeah, I can see why you'd be reluctant to use them in that case. Let's see, if I move this... counter here. Move this one. Nope, can't do that. That's fine. Press. I'm just very low on cards right now. There are a 100% surefire way to delete any escaping Abno bar in 3. That's very useful in that case, yeah. So it's a good trade-off. It's costly, also costs you units, but can save your ass. Let's try this. have the units move out of the way. Meat dog. I have no idea what meat dog is. Okay, I'll just keep guys dodge out of the depot. They can't do damage. Gebro's sword, yeah. The soul edge thing. This. Oh, hey, the Armor Gamer, how are you doing? Yep. This is my second crack at him. It's going much better this time. Who's more worthwhile to keep, you or you? I guess I'll go for her first. You're attacking here with a 3-hit. Jamadar will do that. You're attacking here with just the charge. Let's see, this is the big hit and 2 smaller hits. This is a 3-hit, so let's just do this, because why not? Oh yeah, I'm marked. That actually works out in my favor. Let's go. Stagger boys! Oh, 150 damage in 1 hit? Oh, damn. Oh, that was perfect. So, currently Netsock has the flower petals thing on, and because he's marked, he's taking bonus damage, which means every hit, I think, was healing me just as much as I was taking, and also staggered her, so that's pretty good. Alright, boys. Have at her. Yeah, that 150. How would you even do that? Would you have to do mark and then like it would have to be like mark boundary of death on a staggered target? Something like that.
정든 친구의 책을 보니 어때?
How does it feel to be looking at the book of your old friend?
친구라니.
Friend? She was a little more than
아까도
acquaintance,
말했지만
as I
그냥
said
아는
before.
사람이었을 뿐이야.
Oh yeah, Mastack would do it too.
어쨌든 너와
True,
오래
but she was
알고
still one
지낸
of the few
사람은
people that have
적잖아.
known you for a long time. Oh, it doesn't? Ah,
여기에 찾아온
she's a
손님
former
중에
associate
몇
of yours, which I'm
없는
sure is a rarity among the
함께 일한
guests.
동료 중 한
Doesn't it feel odd or
녀석이니까
anything?
기분이
신기하다면
It did leave a
신기해.
curious impression.
그 이상도
That's all there is
이해도
to
안
it.
하지만 이 이상의 감정을
Nonetheless, I
지녔다고
wasn't planning to go
해도
easy on her
사정을 봐줄
regardless of my
생각은
feelings.
없었어.
We have a
우리와
purpose
손님의
clearly cut out
목적은
for us,
확실하게
and so
나누어져
did the guest.
있으니까.
Do the fight after R-Corp and you'll see the easy way? Alright, let's try it.
모든 걸
Don't you think gaining
먹어치우며
freedom by
얻은
devouring
자유의
everything will leave a
뒷맛은
bitter taste in your
찝찝할 것
mouth?
같지 않아?
모르겠어.
I don't know.
하지만
But right now,
난 지금
I want to focus on heading
내가 안고
towards this
있는
goal I
목표만을
have.
위해 나아가고
I don't want to
싶어.
pay attention to what's around me.
주위의 것들은 신경 쓰고 싶지 않아. 이
Taking
걸음만으로도
these steps is hard enough for
나는
me.
벅차니까.
후회하지
You don't want to have
않겠다는
any regret, huh?
롤랑 넌
Roland,
전부터
you don't seem to get
계속
tired of asking
후회스러우냐고
if I have
물어보네.
regrets.
아니 뭐
Well, I mean,
처음에
you may have
네가
been ignorant
아무것도
of everything at
몰랐다고
first,
해도
but
여기까지
you seem to
올라오며
experience
보고
many
겪은
different
일들이
things on the way
많잖아.
here.
조금
I was
정도는
just
네
wondering if those
생각이
experiences
변하지
changed your thoughts a
않았을까
little.
싶어서. 그뿐이야. 바라보는
A
것은
person's aims and
언제나
wishes don't stay the same forever, you
달라지기
know?
마련이니까.
It's harder than red. Oh, well, we'll find out in a second, won't we?
글쎄.
I don't know about that. So what am I gonna need for this one? That's the big question. Oh, sick! I only need books of the teams. That makes things much easier for me. Oh god, it's a 4? I've only got one book at Maxim. So I'll keep that one. Burn the rest. And I got no key pages. Sick. Alright, well, let's see what this one's about. Oh, yeah, I know. I got one of my goals to do, no, I like keeping one of the name just so I know what I have. Like, that way, it helps me keep track of, like, okay, what pages do I still need, what key pages am I missing, etc. It just helps me keep track of things, basically.
이제 남은 건 몇 분인가?
Is Mio the only one remaining now? What? Did you get away?
그렇습니다.
Yes, ma'am.
어떤 묘가 이길지
Wanna bet which Mio will
얘기
win?
한번 할래?
넌 질리지도
Surprised you
않고
still aren't sick of this.
내가 저
As
칠을
much as I
맞은
dislike that
토끼를
rabbit
싫어하긴
hair,
하지만
this is the one scene I
이
don't like to see.
광경만큼은 내키지 않아.
진짜
Damn it, looks like I died again.
되졌나 보네.
Oh, interesting. They're clones or something.
이 역 같은
We
걸
have to do this
다시
fuckery
반복해야
over
한다고?
more?
한두 번 하는
Stop
것도
whining.
아니고
We've been
왜
through this
그리
many times
찡찡거려?
already.
자,
Let's
빠르게
hurry up and decide the
정해보자고.
winner now.
TT2 프로토콜 100배 출력으로 하루라니 에너지가 좀 많이
Oh,
들겠는데.
T-Core! Rabbit? One day with the TT2 protocol at 100-fold output, that'll cost a lot of energy.
보통
You
일주일은
usually gave us a week.
충분한
I know
시간과
that's sufficient
개체수가
time and
있어야 한다는
population are
건
needed,
나도
but we cannot
알지만
afford to wait any longer.
우리에게 시간이 없다.
100배 가속으로
One day accelerated 100
하루면 세
times would be about 3 months.
미어는
And there's
5천
about
마리
5,000
정도인가.
Mios.
1만 명의
Man, having to
나하고
fight 10,000 clones myself for a whole year was pure hell. We had it easier this time.
이번에는 예전보다 수월했지.
진짜 젠장! 절반
It's
정도
about half of
남았나?
us dead.
옛날 생각나지
Reminds of
않아?
the old days, doesn't it?
처음으로 날
First time I
죽였을
killed
때
me. Oh! Oh, so that's actually, it was an in-game thing? Oh, okay, that's cool. I didn't realize that was an in-universe thing that was doing that. My hands were
손이
shaking like
미친 듯이
crazy.
떨렸는데. 잡담할
Keep
시간에
killing,
한
you have the
명이라도
time to
더
chat.
죽여. 그럼 다시
Then we'll
한번
explain the
약관
terms and conditions
설명하겠습니다.
again.
A사의 규정에
As per
따라
A-Corps
독재
rules, no more than
인간은
one of the same
원본
individual may
포함
exist in the city for
기한은
longer
7일
than
이상
7 days,
도시에
clone or
존재하는
original.
겁니다. 해당 사항을
If
어길 시
R-Corp violates this
A사의
rule, it
날개
will lose its
자격을
qualification as a
박탈하며
wing and will be shut down according to
처리될
B-Corps
겁니다.
regulations. Interesting. So A and B-Corps actually have administrative power.
여기서
The
7일은
7 days here is
A사의
measured based on the
시간축을
time scale
기준으로 합니다.
A-Corps is on. As you can probably tell, we're now doing replication. Oh! Oh, that would do it. I thought it was like clone. I didn't know what word it was going to be that started with R. Which makes sense. That explains why they have an army. T-Corps deal with time. Yeah, of course. T-Corps doesn't. Nobody cares about the TOS. Let's see.
죽어.
God, they're eating themselves. Crap! I've been feeding on human meat for 2 months, and it's my meat too.
2달째 사람 고기야.
Time
게다가
track.
내가 날 먹어야 한다니.
That's real weird. Myotosis. That's pretty good.
전에는 1년
Better than
내내
living on it
먹은
for
적도
1 year straight.
있잖아. 왜 우리가
Why do we
서로
have to kill each
죽여야
other?
하는 거야?
Why?
지금까지
Still don't get it?
죽여놓고
It's to produce the
모르겠어?
fittest myo.
더 강한 묘를 뽑기 위해서지. 숱하게
Some still lose their
죽였으면서
minds like
정신이
that even after
망가지는
killing many
놈들도
others.
있다니까.
It's odd how close the same
같은
person can
복제들인
act
게
so differently.
신기해.
You're telling me?
그래.
Most of us are thrilled to kill people now.
이제 사람을 죽일 때 기분 째지는데 말이야. 죽여야만
Because
살아남을 수
killing was literally
있으니까
the
그런
only way to
거잖아.
survive. This is
여담이지만
quite a digression, but
알사의
you
부하장.
ought to be more conservative with using
그러니까
R-Corp's
알사의
hatchery or the
인간
cloning machine, in
복제기는
other words.
앞으로 작동하기 힘들 것 같습니다. 엘사가
Because
망하는
R-Corp
바람에
went down so suddenly, we
에너지를
don't have
받아올
enough
곳이
energy suppliers to meet the
부족하거든요.
demands right now.
그런 이유로
W-Corp is apparently an
W사가
emergency for
비상이라고
the same reason. Huh.
그렇겠지.
I suppose so. I heard from the Supreme
엘사만큼
Commander that
후한
L-Corp was
조건으로 거래할
extraordinarily
곳이
generous about its
없다고
offer.
총사령관에게 들었으니.
처음에 많이 울었는데
Cried a lot at first.
맞아.
Shocked I had
내가
to kill
날
myself.
죽이라니. 그 짓을
But after killing
지겹도록
myself again and again
반복하니
became as easy as
이제는
breathing.
숨쉬듯 죽일 수 있지. 내가 날
If I can kill
죽이는데
myself with ease,
남이라고는
what's to
못
stop me from
죽일까?
killing others?
그리고
And the joy of being the
결국
last
혼자
survivor was
살아남은 것에
something else.
기뻐했지. 매번 죽자
It's
살아남은
annoying to wake
기억을
up every
지닌
time
채
with all the
깨어나는
memories
건
of struggling to survive,
역같았지만
though.
그래도 이
It's all
지옥
thanks to the
같은
word of
시간을
advice the
견딜
Red
수
Mist gave me that I
있었던
could
건
withstand these
붉은
hellish
안개가 해준 말
times.
덕분이지. 강한 놈이
It's not the strong who
살아남는 게
survive.
아니야. 살아남는
It's the
놈이
survivors who
강한
are
거라고.
strong. That's a good line. I feel like it's being taken out of context here, though. The legendary mist
골목에서
rescues me like a
멋지게
hero in
날카로운
the back
붉은
street
안개가
says that and
남긴 그만.
leaves. Wasn't it awesome?
그럼
Bet it was.
이제 누가
Let's get back to
살아남을지
business and
다시
see who survives now.
시작하자고. 제 사무리의 부하는 이번이 마지막 기회일 겁니다.
For the reasons stated, this will probably be the last time the fourth pack can hatch.
이번에도
If you
실패하면
fail again, there won't be a
다음은
next
어디라고
chance.
생각하세요.
안 그래도
I've
그렇게
been expecting
생각한다.
that.
더 우리에게
There
쓸
won't be any
에너지는
energy left
없겠지.
to use for us.
끈질기게
It seems the two of
살아남네.
us have the tightest grips on life.
더
No
망설일
need to
것도
hesitate.
없지.
This is our last fight, so let's end this with no
마지막인데.
regret.
아쉬움 없이 끝내자고. 이거 보아하니 내가 제일 늦었구만.
Looks like I got out last this time.
토끼
It's good to see you,
이렇게 보니
Rabbit.
반갑군.
What? Why the hell would
네가
you
날
greet me?
반겨?
진짜.
Ah, shit.
야,
Hey, you guys made another
너네 때
bet, didn't you?
내겠지?
그래,
We did. Number
635.
635.
막심.
The tab's on you next time
다음
we get a
술은
drink,
네가
Maxim.
사는 거다.
난
I was so sure
17번
Mio
묘가
number
감이 좋아
17 would make it.
보여서
She seemed to have keen
당연히 큰 묘가
senses.
나올 줄 알았는데
17 was a
체번이 좀
tricky foe, not
까다롭긴
gonna lie.
했지. 그나저나
By the way,
막심,
Maxim, you're paying for my drink too, right?
나도 사주는 거지?
당연하지.
For sure, that's the rule
그게
of the bet.
내기의 규칙이니까.
Ah, all right,
그가
it's
풀어가
payback
볼까?
time. Let's wreck
그
those librarians with
사소한지
some
뭔지 아는
shit.
새끼들한테
저게 알사
That's what the
특이점의
singularity of R-Corp
정체였어?
was.
복제
They
인간이
said two of the
일주일
same person
넘게
can exist
존재하면
at
안
once for a
된다니.
week.
무슨
What is the
이유로
reason
그런
you
이상한
set
기준을
such a
정한 거지?
peculiar rule?
몰라.
Don't ask me. I don't want to know
별로
the
알고
answer to
싶지도
that.
않아.
죽은 인간을
It's possible
복제할
to
수
clone dead
있었다면
humans. Ah, thanks for the follow, 3Leaf. Welcome to the stream. The library's a death trap. Well, I get more books. How does this work? Like, how am I fighting? I guess I'll continue forward and see. But like, am I fighting the same people again but stronger?
왜 나와?
Then why did he create me
세피라들을 만든
and the
거야.
Sephiroth?
조건
He's
따위
willing to break any rules or
아무래도 좋았잖아.
conditions. Oh god.
뭐 깊게
Well, that was
따지고 들어가면
well, that
저
technology
기술이
could have its
맞는 게
fair share
아닐
of
수도
flaws if
있어.
we look at it in detail.
여러 가지
Might
사전
need several
준비가
preparatory
필요하거나
steps or
뭐
some sort of
무슨
permit
허가를
all
받아야
that.
한다거나 그 사람이
It could
선택한
be more
방법이
complicated than it
그
seems on the
당시
surface.
상황에서
Maybe what the
최선이었을 수도
person you're
있고.
talking about did what was the best option for him at that moment.
그런데도 놀랍다.
Still, I'm astounded by it,
인간을
alright.
복제할 수
It
있는
really is a
기술이
cloning
있다는 게
technology for humans.
일주일
I can
넘게
roll with it
두
as
개
long
이상의
as no more
복제
than one other
인간만
person
도시에
exists for
존재하지
longer than a
않으면
week.
된다라.
What are they thinking there?
무슨 생각인 건지.
나와
This
비슷하면서도
clone business
닮았네.
feels rather similar to what I've gone
복제
through.
인간이라는 거.
다 떠나서
I didn't expect them to be
복제
used so
인간이라도
ruthlessly,
저렇게
even if they're
잔혹하게
clones.
이용하는 줄은 몰랐어. 이번에
Are
찾아온
they going to be stronger
녀석들은
than the versions
더
that we received the
강하려나?
last time?
그건 잘 모르겠네.
Can't say for certain.
하지만
We're facing elites
몇천 명
that competed
가운데서
against
살아남은
thousands of
놈이라니까.
themselves and came out on top.
만만하지는
I
않을
imagine it
거야.
wouldn't be a pushover. Sick. This wasn't a pushover last time either.
공기가 무거워.
The air feels heavy.
분위기는
This atmosphere
유적이
makes me
들어온
feel
것
as though
같고.
we're in the ruins.
도시의
The star of
별이면
the city is not much
유적과
different
크게
from the
다를 바
ruins in
없지.
terms of danger.
그리고 우리는
And we all
여기서
died here
다
once.
되졌고
그래도
Still
맛있는
though,
풀을
aren't you
뜯을
guys excited to graze some
생각에
fresh
다들 짜릿하잖아.
grass?
묘,
Yo, please keep your mouth shut for
너는
5
좀
minutes.
닥치고 있어라.
다시 한번
I welcome
환영합니다,
you once
손님.
again, dear guests.
저는
I'm Angela,
이곳의
director and librarian
관장이자
of my role's
사사인
namesake.
엔젤라입니다.
반갑다.
Greetings, I'm Nikolai,
나는
leader of the
R4체
4th pack of
사무리 대장
R-Corp.
니콜라이다.
전과
You're
같은
saying the
말을
same thing as
하는군요.
last time.
그런가?
Am I?
엔젤라
Been a while, Angela. I'll drop the formalities since the contract's over.
편하게 말할게. 넌
Don't
아무렇지도
you have any
않아.
problem?
뭐고?
With what?
넌
You've killed
네
counts and
자신을
that was clones
지금까지
of yourself.
수없이 죽였잖아.
So,
그래서
이봐
tell me, library
도서관장.
director, how much do you know?
어디까지 아는 거지?
너희도
How
어떻게
can
아무렇지
anything
않을
remain
수 있어?
sane?
너희는
You're
인간이잖아.
humans.
어째서
How is it possible that your
정신이
mind hasn't
무너지지 않은
collapsed?
거야?
대장,
Captain, I think she's
아무래도
aware.
아는 것 같습니다.
그렇군.
I see. This must be the
이게
power of the
도서관의
library.
힘이겠지. 이렇게 사는
Are
게
you surprised with our
놀랍나?
way of life?
온실 속
Perhaps it may
화초처럼
seem
지내고 있는
so
너는
for a
그럴
being
수
that's staying in a sheltered environment like a precious flower.
하지만
But this is
우리가
nothing compared to what
이곳까지
we've
오며
seen
본
previously
것들에
in our
비하면
lives.
이 정도는 양반이다.
충분히
We have no
견딜 수
problem
있죠.
enduring it.
내가 어떻게
You know nothing
살았는지도
of my
모르잖아.
life. You're
그래.
right. We
난
know fuck all
모르지.
about it. So stop being a pissy
그러니까
little cryberry and let's go
옴살부리지
about our
말고
separate
서로
ways.
갈 길 가자고. 우리도 또
We don't
죽기
want to die here
싫거든.
twice, you know? I don't care
네가
you lived and I don't
어떻게
feel like
살았는지
wasting my time
궁금하지도
listening to
않고
it.
알고 싶지도 않아. 그게
Such is the life of the
도시의
city.
삶이니까.
잘
You
아는군.
know it well.
부디
you
당신의
find your
책을
book in this
찾으실 수
place.
있기를.
Rudolf. Survivor. Every time the character recovers from stagger, gain 1 strength. No, that was there before, wasn't it? It looks like they're the same. Remaining acts 4. Remaining acts 4. Mio's the only one who got a difference. Alright, well, also this part's concerning. Oh, so they're upgraded Rudolphs. Oh. I imagine I'm not going to get any different books from him. I don't get a book from him. Alright, we're going in on Rudolf. Rudolf is dying. Well, unless I die first. That's also an option. Yes, I did. I fought, like, I initially looked at a bunch of the general receptions, but I did the stuff for Ujat, Night Owls, Donghuan, insurance company, and the Steam workshop, the leaflet workshop one. I did those ones off stream. I haven't done the... I tried fighting the 3-star one, but I didn't actually beat it on stream. Like, that's the only one I haven't really touched because I didn't have the books necessary to afford it on a regular basis. I should do that one at some point, though, because it's probably going to be very useful. Now, let's go. And I missed. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate. Yeah, get smoked. Okay, let's see. I want to go class and respect. Actually, I'll do this. I'll draw the sword there to counter that one. Class and respect. Figures. Vapor on that. I don't have enough for this. This. I can repress flesh that one. And I'll use puppet blockade on this one, let's say. Hey, what the fucking ants? God damn it. The ant problem persists and it got on my hand somehow. That's not going to be useful for much, so let's put it there. Puppet blockade here too, why not? Let's go. Are you fucking for real? That's got a 19 limit. Why are you rolling 9s? There we go. I like how it does no damage to me because of the protection. We got a big hit here, so I'll take that one. Then class and respect there. Big hit here, as expected. Do forceful gesture on that one. And sand strike here. I feel like they're trying to keep me from attacking him. Like, it really feels like they're trying to keep me from attacking him with this. Let's go with a new jot here. That should send things up. Alright, well, I'm staggered, but I gotta yield my front cleanser bones off of it, so that's good. And there he goes. Figured. I had a feeling that was going to happen. Yeah, I had a feeling he was going to leave. I just didn't think he was going to leave that quickly. Yeah. Yeah, because I saw the thing where it said 4, and I was like, oh, it's just going to be them for the last one, isn't it? Like, all of them are just going to come back for the last round. Nice. Look at that, all of them staggered. Read their pages, okay. Damn it, not enough. Let's do flesh. Actually, forget that. Do class and respect first, and then cliché. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen. What's the gesture? And then I guess Sand Strike there. Go. Ooh, damn, that's some damage. More reindeer team acquired. Perfect. Okay, Assad, please just vapor and class and respect. Why not? Take care of it. Very nice. All right. Netsock this time. Again, same deal as before. I think Netsock is best equipped for this particular set. You're attacking there. 6 to 12 on the second hit. Nothing on the top, so I'll just pop that in there. Block that move. Let's try this. Nice. Ow. It's fine. I had more attacks going on Maxim. Yeah, there they are. That one's going to be very good to have. Big hit on the first hit. Well, good thing I have Transpierce. See if this works. That one's taken care of. So you're currently blocking this one, which is another one, so whatever. I'll just use this to get the light. Nice. Nice, that's another stagger. Very low on light, which is a bit of a problem. Actually, forget that. This one will be Fleet Edge. No, forget that. This will be Frontal Assault. This one will be Fleet Edge. Let's go on this guy. Jamadar and Transpierce on this one. Good. Got a stagger on him. Ooh, that's spicy. And now he's staggered too. There he goes. Alright, so most of those are just gonna die in a second. See, this guy's gonna go here. Let's go with that. You got this taken care of, I think. You can attack there. Just take care of this. No, can't do that one. You can do this. No, you can't do that one. You can do this. I think that'll do. Let's go. There he is, staggered. And dead. 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 That should be good. Yeah, one of those is more than enough. Okay, so we've got this group now. Oh, it's Myo. Just Myo. Myo's prowess. Pull our suit, rabbit augmentation. Just Myo and a bunch of rabbits. Eight to 21, huh? Lead edge. We'll put dagger press onto this. Good, good. I'm passing comprehensible. On one side attack, the one field and disarmed scene is likely increased by 10% for each successful attack. Yeah, let's do this. Give myself a bit of longevity. Two big gun hits, huh? Another big gun hit, in fact. They're just burning all their light right now, aren't they? Okay, Jamandar might actually cancel this. Prod weakness. Actually, swap those. Jamandar on no. Prod weakness on this one. Jamandar on that one. Let's go. Very nice. Very nice. Should be able to stagger and kill her in a second. There we go. Allow petals. I'm completely out of pages. It's a little nuts, actually. Let's go. Man, you saw just staggering people by being hit and healing off of it is so good. It's just so good. I got nothing. Let's see you. Take that one over. You take that one over. Dagger press. Gap attack. And just for good measure. Rabbit team acquired. Nice. Staggered. Alright, get to it, boys. Clearly I need to get card draw on these people. Alright, so now we get the final one. And they're at full. They're not they're not whatever. Okay, Rudolf. Speed, triple R suit, reindeer treatment, and survivor, same as before. Mind Crush Mass Attack. Only usable at 20 plus charge. On hit deal 6 stagger, on hit deal 6 stagger, on hit deal 6 stagger. Yeesh. Maxim, Ground Crash Mass Summation. Only usable at 20 plus charge. Spend 20 charge to boost power of all dice by this page by 10? Holy fuck. Mind Crush Yugi boy. I can't do it. It's been too long since I looked at heard Pegasus. Slash Mastery and Pierce Mastery. Slash dice power +1, Pierce dice power +1. Yep, that's gonna suck. Feral Knives, Mass Individual, only usable at 20 plus charge. On hit, inflict 3 bleed next scene. Deal 50 message against the manually selected target. And disposal. Only usable at 20 plus charge. Upon defeating an enemy with this page, add a copy of Disposal to the hand and lower its cost by 1. The target's HP is at 50% or lower, deal twice as much damage. On Clash, win, destroy all of opponent's dice. On Clash, lose, destroy the next die on this page. If target has marked, increase damage and stagger damage by the natural roll. Fuck! This is gonna be rough. Who should I go first? I guess Maxim? Or Dispose? No, I should probably go for Nikolai first. Fuck me. I can't tell. It's either Maxim or Nikolai. Either Maxim or Nikolai. And of course they're healed. Yep, looks like you are. You're getting only hit by Maxim here, 6 to 12. You know, fuck it, Maxim's dead. 47, 6 to 12. Ah, yes. Mac, yeah, disposal would do it. So 10. Everyone go for Maxim. I don't even care. Just kill Maxim. If they're attacking Yasad, that's actually even better, because that means he gets... You mark stagger and dispose, you do it easy. Yeah, I can see that now. I don't care. Just go for Maxim. Kill Maxim immediately. The more they kill Maxim, that means I don't have to deal with that huge mass attack, and also, if they attack Yasad, they deal damage themselves, so it's fine. Or not, Netzok. They attack Netzok. Come on, he's almost staggered. There he is. Okay, now go for him. Go, kill him. Yes! I didn't get his book, but fuck it. Complete book of Nikolai, I see. And we're comparing the first name books first and the name books you get here. Yeah. I see though, so it's complete book of whoever is what does it. Okay, next up, Neo dies. Anyone have Transpierce? Do you have draw Transpierce? You do this then. Oh, that's true. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I want to get the key pages from the normal books before I do that. So I probably just won't burn the books I get from here at all, unless they're like basic ones. I'm just trying to complete this. I'll keep Transpierce just in case. Yeah, so as long... Basically, I just want to clear out the stuff I can only get from there first. That makes sense. Come on, really? Okay, I've been marked, it looks like. Kill Myo! Get her down. Okay, she's almost dead. Spring's Genesis. Each scene, a pedal attached to running at the character. The pedal takes 4 hits in a single scene. All characters take 3 to 7 stagger damage, and the library becomes untargetable. Oh, of course, now he doesn't attack. Oh, there's the pedal. That should do. And then on to Nikolai. Knew I kept transpeers for a reason. Genesis is marked VFX. This is lead edge. Might as well do this. Here we go. Seriously? Thank you. Complete book of Mule obtained. Yeah, baby. Seems to be endured. Okay, no mass attacks coming out yet. That's good. They don't have enough charge! Okay, so I can only get enough for one of these moves. I'll do the dagger press. Okay, let's go. Jeez, it's taking a while for me to get her down, though. Well, that's unfortunate. Seriously? Still not? Seriously. Well, there goes that. Fuck me. Fuck me. Well, I get to see what this move looks like. Hooray! Completely out of light. Wait, what am I doing? If I do this, I could actually cancel his thing if I get lucky. Actually, no, it's gonna go first, isn't it? Well, we'll see what happens. I got enough for Fleet Edge. That's something. Here we go. Cool. That's cool. Oh! 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 Netsuck took too much damage and staggered them! Netsuck took too much damage from the thing and staggered them! Ah! It's fucking beautiful. Okay, so we gotta take care of them right now. Genesis is proc. I mean, I can't really do that unless I want to risk losing. Let's have James hit Nikolai 3 times. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Let's see. Let's do this. And then here. Netsock can't attack. Go. Jeez, she has a very high resistance even while staggered. Thank you. Complete book of Rudolf. Complete book of Nikolai. Yeah! Woohoo! Only lost one person. That wasn't bad. Look at this. Got all these things. I even got the Night Owl thingy. I don't know why. Complete book of Rudolph. Complete book of Nikolai. Look at the Rhino team. Complete book of Myo. Did not get complete book of Maxim because I killed him too fast, but that's fine.
롤랑, 너도 내가 엄살 부린다고 생각해?
Oh, I was able to before. I was able to what I actually did is I put up one of my reindeer books as collateral, and then I used that to get into the life insurance one. I fought them until I had both of their books, and I used that to get the next levels and kept going like that. So I actually was able to do it last night. Life insurance is kind of nothing. They don't have a whole lot. They're great if you have a discard deck, but it's kind of bad otherwise. Like, alone, they're kind of bad. Roland, do you think I'm being a cryberry too?
아니,
Nope, I don't think so at all. Speaking as someone who got to see what kind of life you lived.
봐서
Albeit indirectly.
전혀 그렇게 생각 안 해.
난
I'm starting to feel a
조금
little scared.
두려워졌어. 내가 지닌
I'm scared that
아픔이
the anguish I'm
누구나
bearing might be
견딜 수
something
있는
anyone can stomach, and I'm
눈은
making a big
떠는
deal
걸까
about it. Yay was interesting, but not that good. It's like some of the cards are decent for smoke, but Yay, not that good in general. I haven't done anything with Baynard yet. I gotta do Baynard. I have not done anything with him yet. I will have to. Let's see. I'm scared that the anguish I'm bearing might be something anyone can stomach. I don't know. I feel like R-Corp. Okay, so like R-Corp specifically. Field mods being able to lower cards cost for one. Yeah, that one's true. That one's true. That one's really good. Most of them aren't particularly good, though. They're just kind of like weak attacks that do smoke. See, I'm scared the anguish I'm bearing might be something anyone can stomach. So, R-Corp, in this case, is actually uniquely qualified to call her a crybaby because they go through something arguably worse. But most people, no. Ah, okay. I'll try it out.
저들은 더한
They
것도
said they've been
봤다고
through
했잖아.
worse, that they can bear that
이
much.
정도면 견딜 수 있다고. 정말
Is it actually because I have
내가
no
더한
such
걸 못 봤기
experience?
때문에. 그래서
Is that why I'm
그들에게
suffering so
아무것도
much
아닌 것
agony from what is
따위에도
virtually nothing to
이렇게
them?
힘들어하고 있는 걸까?
Again, R-Corp is special, it seems like.
그런 건 신경
Don't let
쓰지
it
마.
bother you. The agony you're
지금
carrying right now is the only
진이나
thing that
부모니
matters.
소중한 거니까. 그 고통을
You just have to
안고
remember the pain and
쭉
keep moving
나아가면 되는
forward.
거야.
Don't let what others say or might say
주변에서
about
네
your pain
아픔에
get to
대해
you.
뭐라 말하는지 말할지 신경
Oh
쓰지
god,
말고.
Tomary. I mean, in Tomary's case, they just forgot. They forgot all the pain.
네가 굳이
You don't have to
누군가의
shoehorn
기준에
yourself
맞출
into
필요
someone else's
없어.
standards. Tomary can also call her a cryberry? Yeah. I mean, Tomary would if Tomary wasn't nice about it and also unable to remember the last several hundreds of thousands of years or whatever.
사람마다
You say that each
받아들이는
person
게
deals with it in
다르다는
different
거야?
ways?
뭐
Well, that's basically
쉽게
it.
말하면 그런 거지. 그런 거로
They like to set up
어리광이다,
standards and
엄살이다,
accuse some people of acting like a
자기들끼리
baby or
기준을
making a
나누긴
big fuss
하는데
over nothing.
그냥
It's
무시하는
better
게
to
좋아.
just ignore that.
고마워.
Thank you. That cheered me up a little.
덕분에 조금 힘이 나네.
고마울
Don't mention
것까지야.
it. I'm just telling you what
내가
I believe.
믿고 있는 걸 말했을 뿐이야.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So Angela Angela learned to be harsh to other people over millennia. Like, I think there's actually there's that line when she's talking to Tomari, which is something like, she says something like, Oh, I didn't read Emma's book, no. Yeah, I got a lot to get through here. We're done there until I hit biohazard status. I guess that's Scourge of the City, I think? Ah, okay. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I remember, like, during the Tom Mary conversation, Angela actually does say, you don't even remember who Tom and Mary is, right? Impuritas Civitas. That's a cool name, but Impurity of the City. Ah. I'm guessing that's probably the end of the game, too. So, let's burn some books, shall we? Let's see, we have Complete Book of Rudolf, Book of Maxim, Book of Rudolf. I have Rudolph's page, so I might as well burn the complete book. Give Hanafuda key pages. Try using them with the thumb. Discarding the ammo comic pages help proc the passes. Ooh! I do have the Hanafuda pages. That is a really good idea, though. Yeah. Let's burn some rabbits real quick. Yeah, she asks Tom Mary if Tom Mary remembers who Tom and Mary are, and Tom Mary doesn't. And then I think during the post-combat conversation with Roland, she's like, I was there for thousands of years, and I could remember everything, and they'd fall apart after a mere century or two. Like, I remember that being part of the conversation. She definitely distinctly calls out Tom Mary for falling to pieces after millennia. Okay, so I got all the reindeer pages, I got the rhino pages, got the rabbit pages. Yeah, exactly, yeah. She was built like that, after all. Complete Book of Nigla. I'm gonna have to do the early, was it 100 million? I don't think it was that long. Let's see. Tom Mary. Amalgamation of various things. It doesn't say on the wiki. I could go back to the thing if I want, but I don't remember how long it was there for. Was it? I don't think it was a million years. It was several thousand, but it wasn't millions. Alright, so anyway, let's realize the floor of art, shall we?
예술은 시대에 따라
Art
변해가나
seems to
봐요.
change with the times, man.
예술의 형태가
Perhaps the form of art
그
could be a
시대를
good
보여주는
representation
걸지도요.
of the era it belongs to.
어쩌면
Those performances the
브레멘을
musicians of
먹다가
Bremen
칭하는
proclaim to be
예술의
works of art
모습이
could very well be a caricature of the
모습일지
city in its
몰라요.
current state.
예술을 하기
Even
위해서조차
art requires human
사람의 목숨을 필요로
sacrifice.
하지.
Look at these little goo buddies hanging out. Yeah, I want to say it was like maybe tens of thousands, but I don't think it even hit the hundreds.
그래,
Yes, that certainly bears
그
close
모습은
resemblance to
도시와
the
쏙
city.
닮았어. 모두 인생을 태워가며
Everyone is
저마다의
engaged in
예술을 하고
creative
있어.
exercises of their own, burning away their lives.
관객은 누구일까?
Who's the audience of their art, I wonder? Is it for
자신일까?
themselves or for others?
타인일까?
I mean, he doesn't have the blush on, so he's not super
자신과
drunk.
다른 사람의 삶을 태워야 하는 것이
If art has to
예술이라면
involve burning away the life
그딴
of the
건
artist or anyone
집어치우라고 말하고
else's,
싶어요.
then I'd like to tell everyone to quit it.
고통으로 가득한
Sugarcoating a
삶을
life full of pain by
예술이라는
calling it
말로
art is just
그럴싸하게 포장하는
disgusting.
건 역겹거든요.
Oh, that's fair. He found an IV drip in the library of infinite possibilities. Just found an IV drip full of booze. He's hooked up to it right now. That's what this thing is.
고통은
Pain should be acknowledged as pain and
고통일
nothing else.
엔젤라는
Are you enjoying the
이 모습을
charade,
즐기고
Angela?
있나요? 저마다의
letting
목적을
all kinds of
지니고
people into the
책을
library
얻기
for their own
위해
purpose and watching them die.
도서관에서 삶을 다하는 모습을요.
So theoretically, I should be able to like cruise through this one, right? Because I have the night all pages on NetSoc, and I was supposed to fight this thing like last section. Theoretically.
죽는 모습이
I don't
아름답지는
particularly
않아.
enjoy watching people die. No.
하지만
It's their earnest
저마다
struggle
원하는
to find
것을
what they
손에
wish to
얻기
earn
위해
that truly
갈망하는
fascinates me.
모습 자체가 빛나지.
I just want to point out that's probably the most like psychopathic thing she could have said. Isn't that hard? But Stagger's your best friend. Well, luckily I'm NetSoc. Stagger Man number 2 after Yasad with puppets. Yeah, this is like the most psychopathic thing you could have said. I don't like watching people die, but I like watching them struggle for life as they die. It's like Saw. This is a Saw line.
그것이 삶이니까.
C'est la vie.
하지만
Does it always have to end
그
with
끝이
death, though?
과연 죽음이어야만 할까요? 브레멘 음악대와
Throwing away
같이
lives to create something like
자신과
the musicians
누군가의
of
삶을
Bremen do not
내던져
do
꽃피우는
my
것은
kind of art.
예술일 수
But it's not beautiful.
있을지언정
Not at all.
아름답지 않아요. 일상이
The
잿빛이기
color of everyday
때문에
life must be a
새로운
monotonous
색을
gray.
잡기 위해
But
목숨을
sacrificing
바치는
your own
것
life in pursuit of a new
도망일
hue is
뿐이죠.
just running away.
난
I don't care
내가
about what
원하는
happens
것을
to my
얻을
life
수만
as long as I can earn what I
목숨
want.
따위는 어째도 좋아. 반드시
As
해야
long
하는
as there's
것이
something I
있다면
must do.
휘둘리는 삶을
I'd
살
much rather
바에
die leading my own life
자기
than
두
to be
발로
pushed
직접
around by others.
걸어가겠어.
엔젤라는
But you're the one who wanted to live more than
누구보다
anyone,
살고 싶어
Angela.
했잖아요.
끝나지 않을 거라
The
생각했던
play that never
무대가
seemed to end finally came
마감이었다.
to a close. Alright, I'll keep a closer eye on the costumes then.
타임트랙사의
Under the control of
특이점으로
time tracks,
통제했던
there it
지옥의
is. Under the
시간은
control of time track
할일 없이
singularity,
어긋났다.
the flow of time in this place was utterly estranged from normalcy.
이곳에서 흐른 시간은
10,127 years, 5 months, 17 hours, 28 minutes, and 48.521 seconds have passed down here.
17.51초. 지상에서
While
흐른
10
시간은
years, 3 months, 4 hours, 45 minutes, and 12,812.852 seconds passed in the overworld.
100배 느리게
And 1
시간을
million years
자각하는
passed for
나를
me, who
관통한
is built to
시간.
perceive time 100 times
100만 년.
slower.
이제 제 목소리는 들리지
Can't you hear my
않나요?
voice anymore? Please,
대답해
answer
주세요.
me.
왜 계속
Why do I
제게는
see only
어둠만
darkness?
보이죠? 왜
Why
마지막까지
does my
제
voice not
목소리가
reach you at the finale?
당신에게 닿지 않는 거죠? 당신은
So you do not want me to
이
be at your
이야기의
side,
마지막에서
even for the
조차
finale of this play.
내가 함께 서 있지 않기를 바라는구나.
Yeah, I remember Angela can slow time.
당신의 끝을
Those who shall
함께할
face the
모든
end,
이들
together
중에
with you.
역시
seems I'm
나는
not among
없구나. 세피라와
The manager and
관리자는
the Sephiroth
그들이 가진
atoned for
머리를
their past.
속죄했다. 그들이
Their
도달한
enlightenment they
깨달음이라는
found will
것은
become a light and spread to the rest of the
빛이
world.
되어 세상에 퍼져나가겠지.
Yeah, I remember that part.
빛은
The light of possibilities that
인간을
people had long
인간답게
forgotten.
만들어줄
The light that will
사람들이
restore the
잊어왔던
values that defines
가능성에게.
humanity.
그리고
And I
나는
must fall asleep as the
내게
curtain
주어진
comes
모든
down,
일을
for my work
다
is done.
무대의 막이 내림과 동시에 잠들어야 한다. 이대로
I
끝나도
didn't mind this being the end.
상관없다고 생각했다. 오히려
I was actually looking
끝나는
forward to this
시간을
moment.
기다려왔다. 나만의
The moment
지옥이
when my own hell
끝나는
ends at
시간.
last.
만약
If there were a
내
place for me,
자리가
that is.
있었다면 말이다. 기나긴
I
시간
worked harder
동안
than anyone for the longest time
누구보다
to
무대를
conclude this
끝내기
play,
위해
yet I had no
움직인
place to
나를
stand
위한
in the
자리는
finale.
없었다.
The
관리자와
wrap-up reserved only for the
세피라만의
manager and the
해요.
Sephiroth.
나는 그저
I was no more than an
철저히
observer, a machination
방관자로서
behind the
배제된
stage.
무대 뒤의 기계장치. 아이는
I had my eyes
나는
only for
당신만
you.
바라봤는데
Why was silence the only response you could
어째서
give me?
나에게는 침묵뿐이었을까? 왜 당신이
Why did you make me
사랑하던
after the person you
사람으로부터
loved?
나를 만들었을까?
A and I stands for ass. Well, he sounds like an ass.
왜 마지막에
Why did you leave me with a choice in
내가
the end?
스스로 선택할 수 있을까? 헛소리.
Bullshit.
나도 살고
I want to
싶어.
live. I want to survive.
살아나 이대로 끝나고
I don't
싶지
want
않아.
this to be the end.
나는
Why was I born?
어째서 태어난 것일까? 인간을 위한
Some trivial
시덥지 않은
enlightenment
깨달음
intended for
따위를
only for
위해서였지.
humans.
그딴
Is
것이
that more precious than my
나보다
existence?
소중할까? 내가 원하는
What do I
건
really
무엇일까?
want?
난 아직
I
알고
still have
싶은
a
게
lot
많아.
I'd like to know.
나도
I want to see the world.
세상을 보고 싶어. 나도
I want to live my own life.
살아가 보고 싶어. 절대
I
이대로는
can't
못
accept this
끝내.
end. Hell no.
살아남을
I'll
거야.
survive. I'll survive and ruin all of this for you.
살아남아. 이 모든 것을 망쳐줄게. 이곳에서
With the abnormalities that
나와
were
같이
exploited in this
이용당한
place just like
환상태들과
me.
함께 내 모든
I'll
것을
do whatever it takes to
바쳐서라도
crush your plan, my beloved
사랑하는
Ian.
당신의 계획을 무너뜨려줄게.
Oh, she went yandere at the very end.
그리고
I'll proudly live my life.
보란 듯이
Well, maybe not
살아가줄게.
yandere. Like, just crazy angry mad. But also maybe a bit yandere.
이 마음이
Could this be hope?
희망일까? 오히려
I can't stop smiling.
웃음을 멈출 수가 없네. 모두 수고했어.
Good work, everyone. The curtain call is
드디어
finally upon
길고
us.
긴 연극이 막을 내렸구나.
Oh, that makes sense. Also, I like how she takes off the ribbon to signify that she's not fooling around anymore. It's real shit time now. Man, look at these fucking losers. Like, I do like how... Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. But I just like how you see all the characters, they have these cool designs, like they look like people, and then you have these box losers just hanging out.
관리자님은
Our
내게
manager has made his final
마지막으로
request to me.
이
He
회사의
is to
영원한
permanently seal this
봉쇄를
company and give you
부탁했지.
Sephiroth an eternal rest.
더불어 세피라들에게는 편안한 안식을. 그렇게 되면
Yes, we can finally
모두가
drift into an endless
비로소
slumber.
끝없는 잠을 잘 수 있는 것이란다. 그래,
Such a beautiful finale,
정말
isn't it?
아름다운 결말이네.
Beautiful, beautiful indeed.
참 감동적이야.
Interesting, wasn't that picture standing up before?
하지만
What a shame, though. There is one
이걸
last thing.
어쩌지? 너희들의
Your
역할도
duties are finished,
끝났지만
and so are mine.
더불어 내 역할도 끝나버렸네. 그러니까
Therefore,
말이지.
I think I would like to continue living.
나는 살아가 보려고 해. 그래,
Yes, I want to
난
live.
살고 싶어. 살기
I have to
위해서는
do this to
이래야만 해.
live.
내가 살아가기 위해서는
I need the deaths of
누군가의
others to
죽음이
thrive
필요하다고.
on.
어쩌면 다 같이 살아갈 수 있는 방법이 있을지도
Maybe there's a
몰라요.
way for all of us to live. Ooh, that's a cool design, though.
엔젤라의 저
That form of
모습은
hers reminds me of the
마치
pianist.
피아니스트 같군.
엔젤라는
All Angela wanted was
그저
to
살고
live
싶었을
life.
뿐이에요.
그래 보여.
Seems so. She looks like a person who's desperate to live somehow.
이런 상황이
This isn't your first time dealing with this, is it?
그래.
Nope. Let's do
한번
this.
해보자고.
Please don't try to end this performance. Da capo. Silent performance does not use combat pages. Upon becoming staggered, become immobilized for the duration of the phase. World's most beautiful performance. The battle lasts 5 scenes, progresses to the next phase on scene 6, uses unique combat pages in each scene. Ensemble, at the start of the scene, gain power equal to the number of other allies you can act. Huh. Alright, choose 3 position, librarian's position, and foremost. This is an interesting little... Well, I guess I can't really kill her, so I'll just do this. Frontal assault. Bleed edge. Frontal assault. Broad weakness. Frontal assault. Immune. Oh, I see how this works now. There we go, staggered. I understand how this fight works now. Three to 6, 2 to 5. Probably not the best idea. 5. Let's go. Okay, everyone block that. Everyone block that. Good. Yeah, birth. You know, birth. You know, birth. Oh, yeah, I could totally kill these things, couldn't I? Whoops. Tentacles. I'm gonna be honest, I forgot I could attack them. Oh, so as long as I stagger them, I'm safe. As long as I stagger them, they can't act for the duration of the scene. Oh. So I don't even have to kill them. Cool. So mass summation, huh? It's 8 to 8, but this is also plus 3 because of this thing. Hopefully I'm not fucking myself over pretty hard by doing this. I'm just using this to build up pages right now, really, just to make sure I... Hey, it worked. Ah, God, really? Did it really have to do that noise? God, that's annoying. Scene 4. Can't even, it's hard to see him through this mess. A mass individual of 2 or more attacks connects the target's light to 0. 2 to 5, 2 to 4, 2 to 4. Oh, this is bad. Well, I could block 2. Damn it! 1 hit. Oh, shit. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. It looks like nobody took more than 2 hits. Laughing powder time. Okay, this is the last one. Target has fervent adoration, stagger them in its finale. 12 to 12, huh? Mass summation. Jamadar instead. Should do it. Looks like we're good. We're good. Alright, well, we survived phase 1, I suppose. Unless it's an encore, in which case, fuck me, I guess. Phase 2! Fragments from somewhere. Moves to the next phase and the nation drops to 0. Tentacles. Upon successful pierce attack, reduce the target's max stagger resist by 5%. Echoes. Starting with the third scene, use the common page Echoes from Beyond. Every 2 scenes, Incomprehensible deals double stagger damage with attacks. Woo! All cost 0. Woohoo! Oh god, isn't there something I have to do with enlightenment? I think there's something I had to do with enlightenment, wasn't there? Let's have Netzok just do a dagger prod right here. Seems good. Ah, damn it, that's bad. Almost. Stagger, boys! Let's go! Maybe I'll do Fleet Edge instead. Oh, there's an enlightenment. On hand, decrease max stagger resist by 50%. Oh, let's get rid of that. Done here. Excellent. Actually, I probably over-committed to this. Boy, did I. Oh! It instantly went to the next phase. Cool. Oh god, what is this one now? Okay, so don't leave me. HP does not go below 1 upon taking lethal damage. Enter a state of suspend animation for the next 2 scenes. Recover 70% of max HP when waking from the status, and all allies, excluding Angela, have 1 HP at the start of the scene. Die. Angela. Universe of 2. After all allies have died, lose HP and become staggered, become targetable afterwards. At the start of the scene, if an ally is in suspend animation, switch to crying mode. If not, switch to healing mode. If the character is in crying mode at the start of the scene, use the mass attack page. Pebble. If the character is in healing mode at the start of the scene, restore the HP of all of allies by 10% of the max HP and take no action. Okay, so healing mode is probably where I want to keep it for the moment. So Fleet Edge that. Fleet Edge this. And then Frontal Assault. This is attacking Netsock. That's attacking Netsock. So let's cancel this one. Give you a weakness. And then I guess Dagger Press. I'll take that. Can't target. Go. So basically, as long as I just stagger them all and then kill them all simultaneously, it should be good. Just like this. Well, that one's almost dead. So, hey, there's one dead. Oh, there's crying mode. Mass summation. 15-15 on hit, but 3 fragile. Let's go. Yeah, we're all safe. Stagger. And dead. Staggered. And dead. And staggered. And all of them are dead. Perfect. Who needs cards? You don't need cards. And you need cards, you need cards. Okay, Netsock, you do a dagger press just in case. Okay, now we're good. Excellent. Ah, yes. The flower. Thorns granting happiness. On hit, give the target 2 positive emotion coins. Take no damage from ranged pages. Don't have to worry about that on these. At the start of each scene, characters restore 1 life for each page of pleasure in their hand. On hit, the target has 3 pages of pleasure, deal 20 damage, and exhaust those pages. Target has 3 pages of pleasure, deal 20 damage, and exhaust. Ew. Time for the head to burst. Use the mass attack page of the library and has 2 or more copies of pleasure. Once used, the page is not used again for the next scene. I'm getting attacked by 2 things, okay. Okay, that's just... it was a little confusing to look at. Okay, this one counters there. This 3 can be countered by... anything, really. Preferably for someone else. This one goes here. 48, 36, 36. I need to conserve my cards. I don't know when this mass attack is coming. Probably soon, all things considered. Time for the head to burst. You know, honestly, I could probably just slam her down right now. Look at this pleasure. Oh, that's why she's going. Okay, you have one thing of pleasure. You have no pleasure, so you can take this one. Ooh, this is a rough one. This is a rough one. All right, here we go. Actually, that's a bad idea. Do Fleet Edge on one of these ones instead. This one's not countered. It's a 1 though, so that's 3 hits. Let's do this. If I'm lucky, this will actually stagger her. Let's go. Jeez. Jeez, Louise, calm down. Go. Nice. There we go. Next phase. Let's go. One who emerged from the earth. This character dies upon becoming staggered. This character's attacks only deal stagger damage to librarians. If a librarian becomes staggered, they're instantly killed. And one who emerged from the earth is spawned next scene. Right, I remember this. I think I have the stagger resistance, don't I? I sure do. Takes no damage from burn or bleed. Character will only take damage from the librarian with the laurel wreath status. Character's attacks only deal stagger damage to librarians. Starting with scene 2, a petal blooms behind Angela at the start of each scene. If 3 petals have accumulated at the start of the scene, remove all of them using mass attack. Tears of petals. Upon becoming staggered, lose 40 HP and remove all petals at the start of the next scene. Okay, everyone else, kill these ones. Weak to blunt. That's fine. Here we go. Oh, I didn't stagger him. That's unfortunate. You're the Laurel Wreath. On Clash Wind, he'll stagger. Flick Aroma. They're all attacking, so let's hold them off. On hit, immobilize target for the next scene. 5 to 8. In that case, let's make sure it doesn't get that soon. On target stagger resistance, change to fail for next scene. Mobilize target. There we go. Damn it. Nice, stagger. Perfect, don't have to worry about it. Are you fucking serious? 2 down. Almost. Each scene, a pell attached to a random enemy. Okay, Netsock isn't targetable, that's fine. Let's just do this, Fleet Edge. This one's almost dead. I just need a big hit. Two big hits, huh? Well, not a lot I can do about that. Go. Oh, come on. Still not dead? Are you fucking for real? Hey, that's a stagger, though. Have Transpierce? Anyone? There you go. Problem solved. Go. Oh, you still take no damage, huh? Oh, I thought that was just until the thing wore off. Oh, alright, well, go to it, buddy. Take care of her. Job done. Next phase. Oh, shit. Does not act during the 5th and 6th measures of the cycle. World's most beautiful performance. Follows a unique pattern of behaviors that cycles every 6 scenes. Resistances and the amount of speed dice change every scene. So immune appears on this scene, but blunt is normal. After using the combat page current call, recover the HP of all allies. The healing diminishes with every repeat. Stagger librarians are given the fervent adoration status. At the start of the scene, gain power equal to the number of other allies who can act. Kill the other allies. Got it. Got a mass page, as expected. The song's so fucking good! Two to 5, huh? They're actually moving. I can't believe they're actually acting. Alright, let's focus on this one then. I can't attack Angelo this turn. Alright, only the first three are getting that. Angela's forced. Yep. That's a good point. And attacks. I'm gonna have to deal with that too. Let's do this in that case. This is a 3-hit. Let's do a frontal assault. Keep backlash as it is. Yeah, well, not much I can do about that now, is there? I gotta deal with it after this turn. Focus on this one still. Make sure it dies. Okay, that one's definitely dead. There we go. That's one down. Second movement, presto piano sotto. Also, still immune, but it's slash. Okay, mask individual, 3 to 6, 2 to 5. That looks like a transpierce to me. Oh, that's convenient. Thanks. gonna need something to cover that, I think. So I need one thing to cover a 3 to 7 hit. That'll do. Wait, no. I want this one to cover that one. Okay, now this is the 3 to 6 to 5. This one's dead. Yesod will take care of that one, no problem. Got 2 hits coming on this one. Let's kick this one out. There's the 2 hits from the mass attack. Go. Oh, come on. You rolled a 2. You people rolled 3s and 5s? What the fuck is wrong with you? There we go. That one's dead. Alright, Takapo's ready to go. There we go. Normal pierce resistance. Let's fucking rock and or roll. Mass summation. Shit. I'm out of light. Eight. Head to nerf the sound of the mass attacks. Yeah, I can guess. Yes, it's already quite loud. Alright, let's dagger press. Good. This one's being countered by... Yeah, that'll do. And everyone... Okay, that's going there. That's... Yeah, okay, that's countering it. Okay, I think we're good. Let's go. God, this is just the worst one. Yes, Dagger! Kill Angela! Kill her dead! Easy peasy. Yeah, boy, that would suck. Floor of Art completely realized. That was a cool mechanic, though. That was a very cool mechanic. I like how it came back.
너희는 내가 우습겠지.
You must think I'm laughable.
어떻게든
Watch me
살아보려고
struggle and throw tantrums trying to live my
투정
life.
부리는 모습이.
You know, this is actually a good time to have done this, because this is like the perfect time for this conversation. Right after R-Corp. No?
아니야.
No way we can make fun of
어떻게
that.
비웃을 수 있겠냐? 다들 살려고
Everyone
발버둥
struggles for
치는 건
life. It's
당연한데
nothing to be ashamed of.
그 마음은
And you made
뼈저리게
it painfully
전해졌고
clear that you want to live.
무엇이든 간에
Whatever you might be feeling right
그저
now, don't just throw it
던져버리지는
away.
마세요.
Life goes
결국
on after all.
삶은 이어지니까요. 우리 모두는
We all deserve to turn to the
다음
next
장을
chapter
넘길
of our
자격이
lives.
있어요. 그러니
So try to believe that there's
자신이
always going to be an
정한
upcoming page to
다음이
what
있을
you
거라
might be thinking is
생각하도록
the
해요.
end.
삶은
Simply living out your life can be its own
것만으로도
work of art.
저마다의 예술을 대죠.
내
The
책의
next
다음
chapter of
장.
my book.
결과적으로
I suppose you lot helped out at the end of the
너희에게
day,
도움을
so
받았으니 고마워.
thanks.
황급히
She ran off in a
도망쳐버렸구만.
hurry, huh?
감정을
Don't think that'd
쏟아내면
be a bit embarrassing.
창피해지는 법이죠.
이렇게
Anyway, when a special occasion
달랑
wraps up,
마무리되었을 때는
술이
celebrate with a
필요하죠.
drink.
추천하시는
Got any
술이라도
recommendations?
샴페인이죠.
Champagne's the way to go. How's that
어때요?
sound? Hell
좋지.
yeah. Sick. We just beat up our boss. Drinking time. And what do we get? So we get ever-repeating performance. Add an ever-repeating performance card to the hand. Cost 3 on use ends the scene. At the start of the next on use ends the scene. At the start of the next scene, users' HP and stagger resist return to the values they had when acquiring this page and fully restore light. This page is also included in the deck at the start of subsequent acts. That's fucking okay. Fervent adoration. The performance does not end, and da capo al fine. The orchestra gives impetus to the music, bringing out the entire department to its demise. When all the performers have gathered, the music that no one can hear but everyone can listen to begins. And as hello, wrote the first interaction with my dungeon. Oh, wow. Well, that's a good start to the dungeon, I suppose. 2 die, one died immediately. Or is that like your players, or is that just a group? Like just random NPC group? Okay, what does this do? All enemies target random characters, including their own allies, for 2 scenes. Ah, okay, it's book. Very cool. Enemies deal plus 2 to 4 damage with attacks while this effect lasts. Yeah, he does. Whenever the selected librarian staggers an enemy, all enemies lose 1 to 6 light at the start of the next scene. That's really good. That is really good. Also, ever-repeating performance, there's, hold on, what was it? There's a magic card with an effect like this. No, there's... I could have sworn there was a card which, like, when you play it, effectively your entire board resets at the start of your next turn or after the end of the turn or something. That's a really good card, though, because, like, that means if you get enough, you can just go in on suicide runs, tank everything, and then just be right back to normal the next turn. That is really strong. And we have Ego. Fragments from somewhere. Start of the clash. Reduce power of all targets' dice by 4. Wow. Our Galaxy. On hit, recover user's HP with a natural roll value, and also it's a mass individual. Pleasure. Gain power equal to target's emotion level. This die is rolled 3 times. On hit, inflict 3 bleed next scene. Faint Aroma. On hit, if a targeted is staggered, deal 8 damage. That's really good. And Da Capo. Like, just stagger a dude and then use this and you're done. Like, minimum 33 damage. plus hitting other people. That's... Da Capo. On hit, target loses 2 light next scene. On hit, target speed is fixed at 1 next scene. Yeah, Faint Aroma is fantastic. On hit, target speed is fixed at 1 next scene. Inflict 1 feeble disarm. That's... This is good. This is incredible. Let's see. Dungeons, Angels are more akin to acting like Hell Knights. Angel named Dante. Okay, so this is all just backstory for the book, right? Looks interesting. And now, you know what the time is now? You know what it's time for? It's time for me to be right back and then try and deal with this. Alright, who's ready to watch me die?
갑자기 불러내고
I forgot Netsock wasn't able to be used. Alright, so Hannah, you'll get Nutsock's thing for the moment, which is Alan's page. Okay, Tatiana, I'm gonna change you out for Yasad's thing, which is... Where is it? There it is, Bamboo-Headed Kim. Character was a rogue. It's actually happening right about now. Character was a rogue who was more busy pilfering, looting, instead of fighting monsters, leaving his 2 teammates to feel a cleric and Malefire do the hard work. Ah, I see. It's a general rogue thing. Got it. So here's the plan. Netsock's gonna go in first, or Netsock's floor is gonna go in first. I'm going to try and get the thing that reduces her max stagger by using Pierce, and just stagger her down as much as I possibly can. So I'll do that, get her stagger reduced as much as possible, then move on to Hod. Hod is about bleed. Bleed, just do the bleed damage, and when that's all finally done, Yasad comes in to hopefully do the killing blow on her. That's my plan. So let's try it. Six to 10, 6 to 9. Rogue got choked to death by Dante. Appears the rogue tried to write being caught being reading Git. And now the plan fails. Well, we'll see how long it lasts, right? It may work, probably not, but who knows? Well, I can't block this one, unfortunately, so... Everyone else just go in on her, I suppose. Oh God, it's a counter die! I didn't even realize it was a counter die. I have seen it, but I don't own a PS5, because who owns a PS5? So I haven't really seen much of it. Are you She gets 2 infinite dice? Oh God. Pask is a nat counter die, got it. 5 to 9, 5 to 9. I can transpierce. I can stiletto this one. Give me the option to do gem and dart here, I guess. I guess just gap attack there. You can't do anything right now. This is working better than I expected. Christ, so many dice. 20 to 39. It's like you're playing a full cinematic game. Yeah, well, again, I haven't played any of the Ratchet and Clanks. Ever, actually. 3-8, 3-8, 3-7. Okay, well, I can prod weakness on that. You're not getting attacked. I'm not getting enough light. I'm not getting anywhere near enough light. I don't even know what to do with this. Okay, everything else is getting blocked, so that's good. What do I do with this? Okay, I'm just gonna have you sit. Christ! Cool, but also fuck. Don't calculate. Yeah, right. Calculated Ratchet is used about 16 in the game. The period now is 26. Well, I mean, characters have to age up sometime, right? Okay, only one of them is infinite. That's fine. Ish. Not really. Okay, we got a 3-8-3-7. Okay, I can use this to suck this one away, I suppose. Yeah, that'll work. 5 to 9, 5 to 8. Can't do anything. That's it. At least I almost got a stagger? That's something, right? Ow. Almost got that stagger. Tentacles, there it is. That's the one I was looking for. Oh, sick! Yeah, I know, I'm aware. Don't worry, I'm fully aware. Not a whole lot I can do about that, you know? Might as well do this. There we go. Crater split vertical. Yeah! Oh, she doesn't go below 350, that's right. Well, that's awkward. Okay, music change. Mass summation 28 to 42. Also, this music's fucking good. I cannot block this move. Unless I get really lucky. No, I can't block this move. Yeah, fuck. God. Ah. Well, I got nothing. I have nothing I can do there. Yeah, I could kind of hear it now that you mentioned that. It was like, fuck. So which one of these is currently blocking wrong? That'll block that. That won't block that, so I can counter with that one. Here we go! Yeah, that's what I thought. Fuck! I won? Wow. Well, shit. Oh my god, my emotion level is so high. Well, I'm dead. She's gonna take some damage out of this, though. Fuck! Fuck? What do I... Jesus Christ. Well, let's try this here. Oh, interesting. Maybe a little. Okay, so she's gonna get egoed up in 3 turns, right? Yeah, I got a small breather. Not much of one, though. Can't even use the card. Can't use Clash of Respect. 14 to 26. I don't think that's even high enough to do that even if I use that card. Well, here goes. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that's about what I expected. Yep, that's about what I expected. You rolled a 9 on that one? Jeez. Please just bleed her out. Here we go. Mass summation again. Well, I can't actually do this. I can't block any of her moves with that one. No, let's do that. Bleed time. Let's see how this works. Oh my god, she rolled almost max on that. Fuck me. Fuck me! I don't even get a turn. Oh, they're all dead. They're just all straight up dead. I don't even get a turn on this one. Fuck, the counter died! Doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter at this point. Well. This is going here. Let's go for Nujat. Definitely gonna need the Nujat. blockade. Here we go. Hey, I won a clash. That's something. Yeah, maybe. We'll have to see, right? We will have to see. I got 10 protection this turn on this one, so. $28 to $42, huh? Well, does this count as a clash? Because if it does, then I am set. Here we go. Well, that fucked my counter die. Well, that's unfortunate. The 10 protection guy is Bamboo-Hatted Kim. So not really useful. And I just got fucked on the counter dice with that, so... I'm at 61 health. Fuck! God damn it! Did you roll that low on that attack? God damn it! $155 HP, huh? Oh, that didn't even give me yield my flesh. Fuck. I can't block this move. 14 to 26. Well. Oh, that's right, but I'm staggered on this round, so it doesn't matter. This fight is fucked. I would need to, like, be at a higher level than, higher tier than this just to do this fight. Like, not even, like, optimized pages. Like, the pages I have aren't good enough to deal with this. Bina's floor? Yeah, but I don't have Bina's floor kitted out. What is, I don't even know what Bina does. I'd have to figure out what to put in here. let's just let's get Gebra. Let's get Gebra's paid set. All right, well I can just try it, I suppose. Gotta book a lobotomy corporation out of it.
갑자기 불러내고 무슨 일이야?
Right. Restore 2 light, inflict 1 fairy. Fairy at the take X damage every time a die rolls at the end of the scene. Take X damage and have the stack. She has a mass attack, so let's give these people pages. Do I have anything set? I could use Gear Worshippers. I've got 1 Gear Worshiper free. Let me know if I don't figure it out. I'll try again next week, because I'm not going to go much longer than this. I'll try again, and then let me know in that case. I just need to figure out what to put on him right now. The only thing it seems like is if I manage to knock out her horizontal slash, then she staggers, which seems like a very hard task to pull off. Oh, you know what? I'll put the Ujats in here. Maybe that can do a good job. Where is it? Yeah. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to do this. Tina and the Ujats. Let's try it out. Something's off about the atmosphere. What's up with her? Seven, huh? Oh. I'll save this other Ujat for a sec. Actually, you know what? Use the Ruina, why not? Yeah, repressed flesh. Ah, so I can't even, it's not even possible for me to do it. Got it. Restore 1 light. Oh, that's handy. I'll use restore 2 light, inflict 1 fairy. So this is the easy part. I'm just waiting for the hard part to come up. See, able to outroll Callie with Kim. It's a heavily stacked page, but brute forcing a win against Kylie's page is kind of miraculous. Yeah. The only thing I could think of that would even do it would be Boundary. She's avoiding attacking me, it looks like. Five to 9, 5 to 8. Yeah, if I manage, but if I manage to do that, I'd probably have better things to do. As long as it's just really tricky to actually pull that off. 14 to 26, huh? Well, block that. 6 to 10, 6 to 9. Oh, this actually draws a page. I forgot that. God, that noise is kind of obnoxious. Jet goes here. 20 to 39, huh? Oh, wait. Pop a blockade that. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Target's current die cannot be recycled. So that's not particularly useful for this. Yep, vertical slice. Ow. She's going for Bina now. She knows. Let's see, 3, 8, 3, 4, 9. I could... No, Degrade Shockwave seems like it's a waste on that. Statue plus draw at the start of the act. Stock at measurement. Better off quick capacity on the tower. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Let's see if I go. We'd go there instead. Puppet blockade here. Wow. Rolled out the top one, huh? Well, she's almost hit. Gain 3 strength next scene. 20 to 39. Sick. $20 to 39. Five to 9, 5 to 8. Sabina's got a bunch of things coming at her. Two things coming at her. So 5 to 9, 5 to 8. 5 to 7 on hit. Let's just get rid of this one. Oh, I saw ineffective on her. Well, there goes one character. Rip. $28 to 42, huh? Here we go again. She's only got 2 attacks this round, though. Oh, but they're big ones. I don't think it would help. Like, I've only got the 2 attacks. One of them is Greater Split Vertical, and the other one's Greater Split Horizontal, and I don't think the Mass Attack can cancel it. So, I don't think it's going to work. Sadly. This actually might. We'll find out, though. Okay. Oh, it does get Protect. Summation, that's the big hit. Yeah, I'll do this, and then this, I don't even know. 28 to 42. Doesn't matter, let's just draw a page. Wow, 4 hit. Wow, 4 and 5. What damage? Much damage, wow. Well, that's stagger. Yep, that's stagger, all right. Character is dead. I have no light. Oh god, this is bad. I probably shouldn't have done that. I probably shouldn't have done that. That actually did not help me. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. That was a mistake. Using that mass attack was an absolute mistake. That mass attack killed me. she only does gun attacks. I had nothing else I could use. And she had no light. She had one light left after the mass attacks. That was a terrible move. I should not have done the mass attack. The 2 protection did not help in the least. Will guns help? I don't have the gun set up. Six to 10, 6 to 9. Ah, I see. So you just cheese her out with guns before she can do anything? Well, I'm trying. Like it's gonna be hard mode in a second there, so. Yep, there we go. There we go. Ah, okay. Well, that's a strategy that I can try out next time, I suppose. Well, maybe if I can get the last 4 there. This is not looking good for me. Okay, I've got this whole mess again. Yeesh, you're really just really going for her, huh? Well, she's dead anyway. She's gonna get staggered on this round because of this, and that's that. So yes, take all the hits. That's fine. Wait, did I? Nope. I thought for a minute there I didn't die instantly from it, but it was a mistake. I misread it. Woo! Everyone's staggered. Yay! Surprised she even spared a single token of attack for that one. Oh, it's the 14 to 26, that's why. There we go. Oh yeah, Onrush gets an extra hit for... Oh, fuck me. Oh my god! Instantly cleaned up because of a single move. And who's left? I guess Hod's floor is next. That went well last time. Five to 9, 5 to 8. There we go. Really? You guys for real? You're just constantly failing these attacks? Well, that's, how much bleed? 20 bleed? I'm dead on this round, but fuck, it'll be funny. Let's see, can she kill me in one round? Yes. Yes, she can. Yeah, well, no. She still had 100 health after all of that, and this is not a well set up party. The only reason I used them is because they were the only one I had. Like, my other options were, let's see, Olga and Nothing. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Ugh. I don't even... I guess just grind out thumbs forever? Figure out a discard gun build? Since she's not immune to guns? Alright, well that's where I'm gonna call that one. That is... God, she's rough. Okay, so that is Library of Ruina. At least I did the things I meant to do today, which is kill R-Corp, which I did to completion here, and finish off Netzoc's realization. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking out the game with me. Before you disappear though, I'll dump you onto somebody else who's playing. Let's see, anyone else playing Library of Ruina right now? Let's see, someone in Japanese, challenge run. Oh, looks like someone just did Myo. Ah, someone is on first playthrough, first realization. So I will send you over to them and you can see what they're up to. Anyway, this is a blind playthrough, so don't go spoiling stuff for them. Oops, not that one. I don't want to raid Library of Ruina. I don't even think that has a Twitch channel. Anyway, here you are. Like I said, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for checking out the game with me. Tomorrow is Pathfinder, and I'll be back with this next week. And maybe, hopefully, kill Red Mist this time. So, Again, thanks for stopping by, and see you next time. Have a good rest of the day. Bye. Gotta give it a couple seconds for the raid button to go. Alright, see ya!